These are my favorite things that I've discovered so far with this game. First off, your wardrobe. You actually have slots. The first slot is free, so the transmog. You can have this money so far. I don't know if they're going to extend it. The next slot, cash money. But when you want to change your transmog, you're not actually charged anything, unlike Diablo 3, where every time you wanted to change, you'd have to spend money. And you can also do pigments either just to the one piece of clothing or the whole thing, which is pretty cool. I noticed that there is some kind of pattern to the sets, so as you change them, you notice this matches with that. Then you have like the skirt. Which is pretty cool. You can click the set to just load it. You can also change some of your appearance. Your tattoos. Fresh blood is kind of crazy. It actually looks like it's fresh blood on the body. I'm a fan of henna. I discard my changes, but what I like is that it's applied on top of whatever you're using. So when you upgrade your gear, you're not having to go back and retransmog. You can also update your title. Some of these titles come through professions, some come through achievements while you're playing, so like kills and things like that. You can change your emblem. Something I noticed was that the skill tree is not too overwhelming. I'm going into lightning for this sorceress, but when you do your class quest, you actually unlock additional skills, and they're free, so there are no additional points that you have to use to get them. When you're close to other players, you actually get a party bonus. That'll appear right here. Right now I have this perk. I think this is a legendary perk. But when you're playing and you're next to people, you'll get a bonus. When you're in a party, you get an additional bonus. They really thought that through. Everything can be upgraded. So you actually start out with these healing potions. You can go down. If you run out for some reason, I've not incurred this yet, you just click on the healer, it'll reload your stash and obviously heal you. Then you can go to the alchemist. And then you can upgrade your potions. So, you know, as you get stronger, you're going to need a bigger potion to heal you. So they have an upgrade tree. You can craft elixirs. So you're actually going to be picking up herbs and ore. So ores for gear. And you have the herbs for elixirs. You can refine resources. So it's pretty cool. I could take this iron chunk and turn it to silver ore. It's very intuitive. Very much like Diablo 3, you do have the ability to salvage. And you'll notice that you'll have this little icon that means if you salvage this, it's a new appearance for available for transmogging.
That's good salvage.
You can see what you get salvaged here. So like if I were to kill an animal, I might get rawhide as a drop. And then once I hit 15, I've noticed that I'm picking up gems. I haven't unlocked the jewel crafter yet, so I'm assuming that's going to come at like level 20. Then over here, this is where you actually extract from your legendary. So if you extract it here, you'll get this aspect, and then you can apply the aspect into a new item. So if it's a yellow item, you can put that here, put the aspect here, and then you'll get a legendary out of it. So depending on what you're running with, you'll be able to do that. You also unlock Codex of Power throughout the game. I've noticed that it drops at the end of every dungeon. So you can see that there are class-specific codexes, and then there's some that are not. So, for instance, like this is a rogue class item. I'm pretty sure that this is account-wide because I have another character that is a rogue. And that would be pretty cool. Your money is account-wide too. Your obols is very much equivalent to what you got in Diablo 3. I think it was like ruby gems or something like that, where you would have a cap on it and then you'd have to spend them. So same thing, it's like 505 is the cap, and then you have to spend it. And then as I go over to the blacksmith again, you'll see I can actually upgrade items. So they're a little pricey, so that's like, you know, a third of my gold, and I've played 2 characters up to level like 15, 16, so it took definitely a while to get there. You can repair. The vendors are for the most part useless, and it costs a lot, so I wouldn't even worry about buying anything. It's probably better to get obols, which you actually get from events or running dungeons. Events are, they'll show up as kind of like orangey on your screen in your little mini map, but this is where you turn in the obols. So they're unidentified, mysterious things. You spend it, they'll show up here, and if you're lucky, you'll get a legendary. I was lucky with this one. So it looks like with the early access, we are locked going further. There's still some questing that can be done. You'll see this blue. Sometimes it indicates main quest areas, but this is a side quest that's showing up. And when I use the teleport, it always takes me to the same place. Which I'm assuming, because I haven't gone any further, that that's a zone-specific thing. So I'm in Fractured Peaks right now, so I'm assuming Kyovashad is where my teleport will always take me. It looks like that from the way the waypoint's showing up. Something that's kind of cool, you actually get zone rewards. And you'll see that there's like this single icon and there's this group icon, so that when you unlock it is actually applied to all your characters. So it's kind of cool, you get free skill points in your zone to all your characters. There's also shrines that come up, like shrines to Lilith. I have noticed that the sorceress seems pretty much OP out of the gate. pretty powerful. And that's after playing Rogue too. And I have this, this is Ice Blade, so it's really nice if I'm getting swarmed by a whole bunch of people in melee range. And then I have my Chain Lightning. One pretty cool thing that they've done, which I really like, is you have core skills. So these core skills do not use mana. So I can use Spark, that's this button right here, and it's not going to use any mana. So I still have some kind of filler in case of emergencies. Now, if I'm not actively doing anything with this quest, it doesn't track it here, so I have to actually track it, and then it will show up. That's fun. Oh, it looks like she found him. This is an event. It's like a little orangey.
No. Such sights I have witnessed. Such
I think this guy is gonna go bad real soon.
I must. What? Fyodor? How is it that you... More. Please, go after that woman who did this to him.
Okay, we gotta find a woman.
It's no surprise Fyodor was drawn to me.
And I think we need to kill her.
I have given only what was desired. His petty soul has been torn asunder by agony and ecstasy, but his flesh is unyielding. He will not interfere.
I need time.
Yeah, this little speed thing, that's what this is. They rush forward. I don't think you can replace it. I would like to
If it's a
replace it with
reward
something
you
like
want,
teleport.
Take the dagger from his chest and leave me be.
Means you gotta stand in these plates for it to work. You can kind of hear it building. And then once it's done, it'll lock in. That. Let's go to the next one. You can see over here, if I stand on them, I need 4. And if I'm on them before the time runs out, I get mastery. Very sure it does anything special. Not like 2 chests. Reminds me a little bit of Destiny too.
I'm not ready yet.
35 from that, which is kind of crazy how much you get. And then here we have our dungeon. I actually don't think I've used Blizzard yet. You can see how much mana costs, they're about the same. That would be very nice for crowd control. There's actually a spec you can go into, which is Glass Cannon. You do more damage, but you also take more damage. I am not there yet. Tier 1 is you do 6% more damage when you take 3% damage. That purple means he's vulnerable. It hits do a little bit more work than normal. So that's what this does. Ice Blades. I can see that being beneficial in combination with something like Blizzard or Meteor. My Ice Spear, that one, is kind of like a sticky missile. Getting a boss. I've noticed a bit of a trend here, so like this is like a phase 1. I just got a channeling shrine, which means I'm not using any mana. It's really good to blast everything. And after this, there's usually something you have to go find and place to a pedestal, and then you unlock the boss. Let's see, where have we gone? Go back up there. I'm missing things.
I need time to prepare that.
I truly thought those were things to avoid instead of collect. This might be the last one over here. Oh. Now I need to go deposit this into the urn. Maybe that will unlock the boss. Or it will unlock a door. It unlocks a door. This is very typical of dungeons.
I need time to prepare that.
I noticed a little bit of a lag with this game, so I'm not sure if that's something they're gonna fix. It seems like they've gotten a little bit more manageable with the servers. I didn't notice any wait queue times, but when I first started playing, it was like 120 minutes at the peak.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
This is kind of cool. It just like amplifies my skills. It's like, not sure what the point is of freeing this prisoner. He's already dead. Oh, I did notice that there are treasure goblins. Saw one yesterday.
You're a saint.
Bless you.
I'm out of mana.
Should be getting close to the end. When I said I've like never really had to worry about running out of potions, they seem to drop a lot. You automatically pick up whatever you're passing by, which is nice. I do miss the little companion that picks up things for you. But you do have to run and go get them. Okay, I've got the complete circle.
I need time to prepare that.
I did notice on my rogue, I had 2 charges of this. And then it went away, so I'm not sure if there's some dungeons where you just get extra. And there's the last one. And there's the boss. Maybe a mini boss. No, it was the boss. Very easy. So I just unlocked an aspect. And I got a legendary. Let's see what that is. Wow, this is super nice. Put that on right now. So I lost a rank of meteor, but I gained a rank of Blizzard. I think I use Blizzard more than Meteor, honestly. And you'll notice that this is a check mark because I completed it. You can reset dungeons. You do that here with your journal. Just press the button. It's kind of cool. It breaks things down to main campaign. I see this with class-specific quests, and then you have your side quests, so you can track all of those. Look at that! I get an extra healing potion on all my characters. And how that works is this top part is your character, and this bottom part is all your characters. But once you claim it, you can't like go to a different character and claim it again. So if I was on a new character and I did not have this unlocked, this would still be used, but I could get this on that one character. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Altars of Lilith. So there's 28 in this realm. Those give you something. It could be various things. It could be not necessarily skills, but I look at my character screen, like I have stats that I can apply to, and those, whatever Lilith gives you, is unlocked for all your characters on the realm. Got some new gear. That. Kinda cool. This one. Don't know if there's matching clothes. Kinda matches. There's a sorceress seems to have a lot of chains in their outfits. So like the fur-lined robe, you get fur-lined pants. These go together. There we go. See the waist matches the skirt. And you got boots. These are flashy. They light up. I have to get something to actually go with though. They got some pretty cool gauntlets. And they, same thing, go like as a set. Pretty cool. Let me change it up. I'm a fan of blue. I do like the red. I think blue goes best with that. Wow, you can actually sit down. I've never tried that before. I'm assuming something's gonna happen with this when the game's actually released. Then if you want to increase your difficulty, statue, and then you just change. So I might end up going veteran on sorceress just because adventure is a little easy. Like a little bit of a challenge. Not to say that, you know, blasting through enemies is boring all the time. It's pretty funny.
It was only an apple I stole. The father wouldn't want me to go hungry, would he?
What does this guy do?
Fayette, a damned snake. She keeps them on a chain around her neck. Damn her! Damn her! And I hope she burns for what I've had to watch.
There's a decent amount of character customization too. You can actually zoom in. You can't zoom out past this, but you can zoom in. So they have a nice amount of hairstyles, eye colors. Mine is actually intentionally this like glowing white. But you can't seem to change that once you've made your character. You can't change the jewelry. And makeup. My rogue has some facial makeup. And the thing I like about the rogue is you can either go full melee with knives, daggers, or you can go ranged with bows, crossbows. So you have a lot of flexibility on how you want to build out your character. I just feel that rogues are not as powerful as the sorcerers. There's some lag. I noticed you definitely have lag when you're going in and out of areas, specifically cities, and I think some of that is built into like transitions. I got traps too. That's all that is. Call traps. That barrier, something I have. A legendary. When I get low health. That. If I'm not healthy, so healthy is 80% and up. So if I'm below 80%, I get this bubble. I have something like a point. It's a shadow damage, so see my arrows turn purple. Okay, that was pretty crazy.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? I can see that.
Lilith took a key to hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Well,
She came seeking the Heradrim of legend, seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
So I'm assuming that's the end of the quest that you have access to. Yep. Fix my screen there. You also have combo points. Not exactly sure what that does yet. I'm assuming if I level this up more, I see something. Rogues look very sneaky. It'll be very interesting once the game releases, like what PvP looks like. The other zones, there are going to be different visuals. Like right now, I'm kind of getting a little bored of the snow. Diablo 3 had like desert and all that, so we will see. It was really all the Diablo. I don't want to replace this, but I can extract that. Plus 4 all stats, a little bit better than plus 2 all stats. Oh, we should go over here. So I'm going to extract the aspect. And then I'm going to apply it. Here. Nope. Wrong one. And that's what I get. Need your veil crystals to do this. Boom. Upgrade. I think I could kind of do this, keep going very easily. I apparently have bubble twice. I know you can do horseback riding and there's jewel crafting in here, so since you can't actually do anything other than events and the side quests, which I may not even have anymore after that, it may take a little bit to get to 20. I guess you could do dungeons. There is a way to upgrade your dungeon difficulty to nightmare. You buy that off of someone. I saw it in passing. But that is the game and the things I like about it so far.